Hi, my name is Beth Milkovits. I'm the president of the Boston Estate Planning Council, and this is the second of my quarterly updates for this year. I'm excited to continue our conversation around connection, collaboration, and communication. These topics tie directly to our strategic planning goals, which are to strengthen the engagement of BEPC members, to deepen connections within BEPC and to BEPC, and also to increase the recognition of the Boston Estate Planning Council beyond our membership. Recently, Rochelle McGuire, who's the incoming president, and I attended the NAPEC conference. NAPEC is the National Association of Estate Planners and Councils. Every estate planning council in the nation is an affiliate member of NAPEC, and Boston is one of the oldest and largest members. I was really pleased to see that we had a lot of Boston representation at this conference, and I learned a lot. One of my main takeaways is that BEPC has a lot going on. We have a lot of resources and information to share with our members. What we need to do is communicate to our members what those resources are and how they can be reached. And that's what I'd like to do today. So this is going to be a very practical how-to on where you can find the resources that we have available to you. Let's just start with NAPEC itself. Maybe you didn't realize that we were part of a larger national council. There's information on the website. If you click on the menu after you go to www.bepc.org, go to the menu section and scroll down to NAPEC. There's a whole page on what benefits we get as NAPEC members, and also on the accredited estate planner designation, which I think you should really check out. I'm an accredited estate planner, or AEP, and I got my designation through BEPC, which really streamlined that process. In that same section under membership, you can go to member resources, where we have materials and videos were available from many of our events going back throughout the years. Obviously, through COVID, we did a lot of webinars, so that's the most robust, 2020, 21, and 22. However, we do have information from before then as well. That's a great resource if you couldn't make it to an event, but you were interested in a topic. If you have a colleague who's interested in BEPC and wants to see what it's all about, or even if you have a client who maybe some of these resources could be helpful to you when you're talking to the client, or even to the client directly. Speaking of our events, if we zoom back out to the menu section on bepc.org, you can scroll down to member involvement. That's under the Get Involved section. So this is my favorite section on the website. If you do nothing else, go to the menu, scroll down to Get Involved, and there you will find a whole bunch of resources. One of them is member involvement, where you can actually make recommendations about speakers for BEPC or topics. That's something we get asked about a lot, and I think that would be a really great resource if you have somebody in mind or want to do something at a roundtable yourself. That's the place to go and put that information into the form that's provided. Under that same Get Involved section, you can learn more about the BEPC LinkedIn group. I was just asked about that at our most recent networking event by a few different people. The BEPC LinkedIn group is really where we're trying to drive traffic, both to connect BEPC members, but also to get to that goal of moving beyond just BEPC members. So please go to the menu, Get Involved, and the BEPC LinkedIn group information to learn how you can interact more with the BEPC LinkedIn group. I hope that was helpful. We are committed to connecting you, our members, with the resources that we have here at BEPC. And I also want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you for your participation, your efforts, your time that you give to this organization. Thank you from leadership, from the board, from committee chairs, and thank you personally from me. We couldn't do it without you.